Hi, welcome back to another video. In this video we will be checking out these vintage Apple leather loops for the Apple Watch. I have an Apple Watch Series 6 in this wonderful blue color. Let's see if we can get some focus. I think you can see it. So let's take a look at these leather loops and see how these two sizes compare and how they look on the wrist. And I'll explain to you why these are so much better than the Apple Leather Link they currently offer. So I got these off eBay. I think they were around $55–60, and they were new, sealed, genuine Apple. Yeah, get them from a reputable seller, because these can only be bought like new old stock from places like eBay and such. Apple has discontinued it for some reason. But here are the two sizes. So this is the medium size up here. This is the large size. I will put up on screen right now the wrist sizes these two are for. But my wrists were pretty much in the middle, so I was worried that the medium band would not fit well enough, or the overlap with the magnets would be not enough to keep it secure. So I bought both of them, and we'll see which one fits my wrists the best. My wrist is exactly 180 millimeters in circumference, and these bands only come for the larger Apple Watch, but they do fit all Apple Watch versions, as long as it is the large one. What is it? 44, 42, 45 millimeters. Yeah, even the Apple Watch Ultra, these will fit. So let's try the large one at first. So we slide in the bands like this. See if we can get some focus here. I can see this leather is really, it really has this cool texture to it. See if we can get in the light up here. And it's matte, I love that. The Apple Leather Link is all shiny and it looks awful in my opinion. But basically you thread. This is a little bit fiddly doing one-handed while showing the camera. But you thread it through the loop, the leather loop. And this is the large one. As you can see, it is a little bit large. If I tighten it, it goes up on the watch itself. That's not really what I was aiming for. But if we switch to the medium, oops. Let's see here. It fits a lot better. Even though I feel that it could have, been half an inch longer or something. This is a more appropriate fit. So if you have wrists that are 180, 185 millimeters, I'd go for the medium unless you want the long part going all up on the watch. But I do feel like, it is secure, it's not coming off. I could have just wished for a little bit more of a margin here. But yeah, I will show you in the end what I did with these, which is kind of a weird combination that I felt was perfect for me. But let's take some measurements here. I'll put this ruler on screen, which has both inches and millimeters. And we will put these. Let's put the watch. Let's see, so you can see how long everything is. that's basically the measurement differences of these two bands. And I you know, who doesn't miss the old Apple premium brand packaging? Oh, crap. Yeah, I've been using the Milanese loop for 4, 5, 6 years maybe. This is the one I got for the original Apple Watch. And it's been holding, it's held up so well. It doesn't really have any defects on it, even though I've used it and abused it quite heavily. I do not think that the leather bands will hold up that great, but they offer something that this does not. This is for a guy who likes leather accessories, this is just a dream. It's so well made. It's probably going to last a good 2 years before fraying somewhere, but I mean, it is leather on a wristwatch band that you move around. It will wear eventually. You can already see, let's see if we can get some focus here. You can already see some wear here, because I've been using it for a couple of weeks. But let me show you the combination that I found best for me. So I take the large, long strap, and then the medium, small strap. And then I just thread it through. Then I get just enough fold over here so I can feel that it is secure. It's not coming off and it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't go up onto the watch itself. And the best feature is that I can take it off my hand without looping, threading it outside of the loop. So it's a lot easier to put on and take off now. There is a small magnet here keeping it in place. So, but I'm not saying that you should go out and buy both bands, but this is just what I ended up doing, and it works well for me. I'm not really sure if I'll keep these as a spare, try to sell them, or might open them up and see how the magnet looks on the inside. I'm quite curious to see how these small links look on the inside. So why I did order the Apple leather link, because that's the leather band that they currently offer. That's similar to this, except that it doesn't loop through. It kind of, holds on to each other with magnets. I think it looks really cool, but once I had it in my hands, it felt cheap, and it was all glossy, and I mean, it didn't really feel as premium as this does with the matte textured, leather finish. You could really see that this is leather, but on the leather link, it kind of felt third party, almost like cheap. So that's why I went with this. Hopefully you can see how nice this looks alongside the blue Apple Watch. I think a stainless steel Apple Watch would look even better, and a black, of course. I mean, black and brown always goes well together. So that's it for this video, and thank you so much for watching and listening to my opinions about this vintage Apple leather band.